There goes my staff already, falling out of my hands. And the film can't hold it on. Fuck. I hate this. I do. I do. Alright, let's do this again. My hair's a sty. I could be guilty of being unskilled. Hi everyone, it's me, Gabrielle. And today we're going to talk about this one thing about Yule. And we all know about Yule being the birth of Jesus, the Son of God, the King of Kings, the Kaiser, the Lord of Lords, the Earl of Earls, you know, the freer and the healer, you know, the kingling of kinglings. But the gift giving, and I know a lot of folks scathe gift giving and say, oh, gift giving has nothing to do with the birth of Jesus, but they would be wrong. See, Jesus was given to us as a gift by God, since God loved all mankind and all womankind so much. God gave us a gift, and that gift was His Son, Jesus. His Son, who was flawless. His Son, who did healing, many things like, you know, making the deaf hear and the blind see and the lame walk, teaching us needed learning things, befriending folks that the rest of the world did not see any good in, but Jesus did see good in. And yes, I know that we're all sinners and that we can never be as good as God and good as Jesus, but God saw that good, that we saw the good in us, and God gave us Jesus. And Jesus died on the board, you know, on the bow, you know, on the round, on the board for our sins. And through our sins, through His death, through His blood, God forgave us. God loved us. God forgave us. God gave us an afterlife through Jesus. And you know, the handicap for sin is death. So that was why Jesus had to die. So we could be forgiven. So we could be freed and healed from sin. So we could be loved and forgiven and have forever life. Now, I know there's a lot of folks that would say, before God, they would say, oh, was God never forgave us? God was always loving us. God always forgave us. But it was hard to get into heaven before Jesus. The sin was what would weigh it down. I mean, yes, God saw good in you, but God also saw the sin that was in you. And that sin was a heavy thing, and there was no way that you could ever be good enough to get into heaven with the sin that you did. But since God loved all mankind and all womankind so much, God made an oath one day that God would end sin, that God would free us from sin. And God keeps all His oaths. And that was one of the many oaths that God kept. Now, when I talk about the gift giving, it's hard to seek that wonderful gift, that great gift for your kin or your friend or your half worker or whoever, your classmate. It's hard. The wise men who came to see Jesus on that first Yule, which it wasn't Yule yet, but it would be Yule, they came with gifts. They came with the greatest gifts they could seek Jesus. I mean, yes, they did put a lot of thought into the gifts, and they did do a lot of going, they did a lot of walking and a lot of seeking, and a lot of years until they seeked out those wonderful gifts that they would give to Jesus on the day, or I should say the evening of His birth. But we have a hard time looking for those gifts for our kin, our friends, our classmates, our inmates, our half workers, whatever the grounds might be. But keep in mind, if you love someone and you're putting thought into the gift, then you should be looking for the gift the same way. And keep in mind, the wise men did not have it smooth either. They spent years looking for those gifts that they would give to Jesus when Jesus would come. So if they had a hard time and took years and years to seek out the gift for Jesus when he came, and God gave Jesus to us as a gift too, when you're looking for a gift, you want to give the gift to someone because you want them, you love them, you care about them, and put some thought into it. And it might take some time, but you will seek that gift. I mean, I got some gifts already. It's still early. So don't be sad if you go into a Walmart or a Target or a Big Lots or Ollie's or a Dollar Tree or a Dollar Lead Fighter or Kin Dollar or Five and Below and you don't see something. But you did see something in the New World Thrift Middle or the Helping Fighting Arm or Goodwill. That gift was the gift that you seeked. You put thought into it, you saw it, you said they would like it. And it's not smooth. I have hang-ups looking for gifts too. I know I made a film like this way back, maybe back in 29 Between While or 28 Between While. One of those 2 years I made a film like that. But you're not alone in that. So that's all I wanted to make that film, talking about looking for the flawless gift and how Jesus was the gift that God gave to all mankind and all womankind. And everyone was freed and healed from sin and forgiven and giving it forever life. That means the believers, the unbelievers, and the non-believers too. So don't think no one was off the list, because everyone was on that list. So that's it. If you like this film, follow me over here at Zena Pappas. Watch the last film we made. Oh, there goes my staff. And watch the last film we made over here. I'm Gabrielle, and I'll see you later. Bye.